Capricorn, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot readings from the heart. This is your week ahead advice reading, okay? So remember, you get your month ahead readings, which is on the channel. That's a longer reading, a more extensive, involved reading, around 40-45 minutes. Check that out if you want to, but this is your week ahead advice. So the week ahead readings go week by week. Your month ahead is for the following month, okay? And it's a longer, bigger reading. This reading is around 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 minutes sometimes at the most, as I'm finding with some of the readings that I'm doing with the advice reading, depending on what I've got to say and how much advice I feel I can sort of garner from the cards. Okay, they're two different entities. Sometimes they might overlap with the monthlies, but please treat them as two separate readings. Okay, we're going to see what the advice is for Capricorn. Universe Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Capricorn for the week commencing Monday 19th of June 2017 up until Sunday 25th of June 2017 in 3 cards from the top of the deck? What is the advice that you have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs, Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs, Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for the week commencing 19th of June 2017 up until Sunday 25th of June 2017? Show me. Well, I feel that it's telling you that you need to take action and you need to strike while the iron is hot, Capricorn, because the Page of Swords, I feel, is an advice card. If you look at this, and I always feel that when you're receiving advice, and my advice readings are positive readings, so I wouldn't give you, not unless it was kind of predictive, maybe. If it's advice, then the advice has to be in its most positive element. And the most positive element of the Page of Swords is about taking action on ideas that one has. You can see here that the page holds a sword. This is the Ace of Swords. An Ace of Swords represents enlightenment. It represents new ideas. It can represent new conflicts, new struggles, for example. But it also represents a mental clarity and mental awareness that comes to us. It represents a mental breakthrough or an ending of a situation. It's like the Death card in a lot of ways. It represents the ending of one cycle because it's cutting and it's entering into something. Sometimes this represents a mental realization about a situation. But I feel that, you know, because the page holds it, and pages represent the more curious side of ourselves. Okay, so when you get a page, it can either represent a message. Okay, if I were to read it predictively, I would possibly say that there could be a message coming to you. But usually I wouldn't read it like that, possibly for advice. It could be. But I feel with the Page of Swords, I've always seen this card as being not very good advice. So for me, the Page of Swords often represents difficult advice, delayed messages, negative advice, negative messages, depressing messages, not very good messages. Page of Cups is a nice message. Page of Wands is an exciting message, or it's a message that comes in really, really quickly. Page of Pentacles can be a message about money, or maybe a message that's coming to you, but just not yet. The Page of Swords for me as a messenger would be someone who would be probably delivering some cutting news, difficult news with that sword. I feel as an advice card, this is about taking the initiative, because this is what the Page of Swords does. He takes the initiative and he takes action. So I feel the advice card could be take action on your ideas. Don't be afraid to initiate new things with this Page of Swords energy. It could be that there is hope, the Star card. Something hopeful here. Could also be that a wish is being fulfilled, because the Star can represent a wish. It's like the Nine of Cups. Wish cards within the tarot tend to be Nine of Cups and the Star. They're two of the most strongest wish cards that you get. Possibly, I think, the only two. There might be other ones, but these are the two that immediately come to mind for me. So it might be that there is, you know, hope, or there is a wish that's being granted. It could be possibly something that leads to stability. The Knight of Pentacles often represents stability. It could also be that there are clarity possibly over your resources, because the Star card also represents clarity too. Okay, so when you get the Star, it's about having that clarity of mind that comes to you. It can also mean that there's relief coming to you as well. So for some of you guys, as I said, the cards can be read in a multitude of ways. For some of you guys, it might be the advice is to take action on something here. Page of Swords. Page of Swords is fearless in his search for knowledge and in his search for results. and in his search for solutions. This is why he's called the card of the spy, but he's also called the card of the student, somebody who is seeking some form of enlightenment in terms of a situation. It could be mental enlightenment, for example. So, you know, if you get letters coming through the post, if you owe money and you're getting letters coming through the post, that type of thing, Capricorn, can be with the Page of Swords. You know what? Open the damn letter. Use your sword, use your knife, use your butter knife, and open up the letter, for example. See what's in there. Okay, find out the truth, because this is the card about the truth. It's a card about standing up for the truth, and it's a card about seeking the truth. So for some of you guys, I feel the advice is to not to be afraid to get the enlightenment that you seek. And it could be because there could be something that relieves you with the Star card. There could be something that is relieving coming in for you next week. It could be around something to do with a business situation, for example, with the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles often represents business. It could be that there is clarity or there is relief coming through something that is offered to you. Knight of Pentacles can often show when somebody is offering us money or offering us some form of help or assistance, but of a material thing. Okay, so it might be with this Page of Swords. Don't be afraid to delve deeper into a situation, Capricorn, for the week commencing 19th of June 2017. Don't be afraid to open up those letters, for example, because it could be that relief comes through something that is offered to you with the Knight of Pentacles, something that could be of benefit to you with this card. It could be that there is relief being offered with the Star card over a business situation with the Knight of Pentacles, for example. It could be that there is hope for some form of stability coming to you as well with the Knight of Pentacles. But I feel in the main this is, don't be afraid next week, Capricorn. Take the initiative. If it's something to do with something you've been pushing underneath the carpet, you do need the truth. You need to seek the truth. You need to find the truth. Because it could very well be that you'll find relief in something that is offered potentially with that Knight of Pentacles. Okay, that is your advice reading for the week commencing 19th June going up to the 25th of June 2017. And I will see you guys on your month aheads. They should already be up, so take a peek at that. That's your monthly advice, your monthly reading coming up in the main, the monthly reading, and this is your advice one, obviously. And I'll see you guys soon. Take care.